On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Houston Texans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready?
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Cup 19, Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. But you look at this defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer down.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Chase Young drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Vikings. 6 Riggs.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 18. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
Check. No.
Right back to Brown. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Watson from 17 yards out. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well,
partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
70. Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
18 Cardinal, 8 Bronco 80. Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get it.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take down 65 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Daniels. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Now back to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
Fielded at the 20. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Ready, set.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
70,
Daniels looking to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. An empty look offensively. Here's 3rd and 8.
60,
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now Daniels going to keep it. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Matt Ariza now. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go. 19, target.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 28, Texans 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just up. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Commanders.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Hands it off out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here we go. Strike. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
2nd and 5. Pass for the tight end, Wiley. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to break out a one tackler, but then quickly brought down. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Kick punt team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ready, set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Ready.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Go.
Second and 6. That's taken in by Watson. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Okay, ready.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Get it. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll drop the throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's get 79 Broncos. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Takedown. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25. To the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 18. 70 line. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
The final shot before break. Daniels Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
Got a man, it's Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Alert!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They find some open field here. Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead. The try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Texans 28.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Third down and 13.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Tag. 60 Eagle. 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up fourth down.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band at a tie. Going on the west side, giving side rides. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the reason you back, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. I hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the, yeah.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
It's a turnover on down.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Play action, now it's Daniels. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 31 yards. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
60 Vikings.
And the Texans, first down.
They go play action here on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Brown. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they finally break through on 3rd and goal?
19 tights.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
19 Tigers, street. Panther 11.
Back to throw here. He'll try to do it himself. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins there to make the grab. And the Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49, Texans 35. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Cut 19. Come on. Hey, go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football back at their own 17. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Cowboy 8. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. Hey.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 13 yards there on a Washington first. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Cut. Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Daniels. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To the air goes Daniels. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Boy, shifts past him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Let's go now. Ready.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Josh Wiley, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And the Texans first down.
Come on, come on.
First and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Taking a shot for Dell here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinals. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now Daniels. And he's going to have to hook up the Schwartz. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ryan. Mustang 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. Check smash. Check smash. 70 Rangers. 70 18. 5 in.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A huge play there for Houston. 65 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
Flexing
2-point
18.
conversion.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 63, Texans 49.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, go.
Now back to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
And the Texans.
They'll set up to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 40 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Got it. Ready. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Man, and he hits him in stride. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Pearsall. And he will have a Commander's 1st down, and that should just about do it. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody